During the fall, we see lots of leaf spots popping up on our plant foliage, and you know, it looks pretty threatening. It's probably a fungus, and it's also the topic of our 2-minute pest. Amy and I have a whole collection of plant material here. I hate to tell you, but it came from my yard. But why don't you start with number 1 down there?
Great. I didn't think you'd admit that these came from your yard, but this is a crepe myrtle, and you'll see right here on the leaves, this is something called Cercospora leaf spot, and really we don't really do anything about it. It's not that big of a problem. It does look, you know, unaesthetically pleasing, but otherwise we just kind of leave it alone.
Yeah, and the plants are going to start dropping their leaves pretty soon, so it's not a real problem. I have one here on the sweet gum. Look at that. Doesn't that make the leaves look terrible there?
It does.
I don't know. I call this tar spot. It's probably, you know, something similar to Cercospora there. But again, these leaves are going to start falling off very shortly. It's going to ruin my fall color because I will get a little fall color from this one. And when the rains stop, it's probably going to stop too. But you can see all that black on there. It's just not worth trying to spray a tree like this with a fungicide. Now you have one down there, Alternaria.
Yeah, so Alternaria, this is on a zinnia, and I think you said this had been flowering since April, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah, the plant just keeps flowering, but what you see there is going to cause the problem. And it's all those little brown spots there that show up. Number 1 problem, we often do not grow some of the zinnias in Florida during the summertime because it causes that. There's a bacterial leaf spot that's very similar. And if you have that, copper fungicide would help out.
Great.
Look at this.
Oh man, what's happening there? What's going on?
That's my bird of paradise. It looked kind of horrible there with the spots on the leaves. This coming out of the summer, it's probably not too abnormal to see something like this. And so what I do is just go through and prune them off. You could probably put a fungicide on if you wanted to, but I think pruning them out and with the drier weather coming in, it's probably going to look pretty good.
Great.
So thanks for sharing all these great leaf spots with us. out brown spot is what I say going into the season and going into the fall, because when the fall kind of dries out just a little bit, a lot of the leaf spots are going to go away, even though it made it look pretty bad, didn't it?